Good morning and welcome to our video presentation. So this is for group 4 and it's our coffee vending machine proposal. So first is our project overview. This project involves servicing clients by installing 10 hot beverage vending machines at George Brown College in buildings A, B, and C. Moreover, time is a courtesy that is scarce, and time is money. With professors only giving 10 to 15 minute breaks, it's really difficult to grab a coffee from the cafeteria that's located on the first floor. Why is it difficult? As a George Brown student, you have few options when it comes to deciding your schedule, but the floor your classroom is on is not one of them. Students try to combine their school schedules with their work schedules and with outside school responsibilities, but sometimes the only option available is having 3 different classes on 3 different floors. Here's an example. Robert's a George Brown College student. This semester, he was a bit late when he decided to register for his classes, and as a result, 80% of the classes were already full. With a little more effort, Robert puts his schedule together, having in mind his part-time job schedule. He has 7 courses to attend, and he works from Thursday to Sundays. Monday is his busiest day, since he has 3 classes. First class is on the 7th floor at 8 a.m., his second class is on the 2nd floor at 11 a.m., and his third class is on the 5th floor at 2 p.m. Robert does not own a car. He uses the TTC every day. Sunday he leaves work at 11 p.m. and has a 1-hour commute on the TTC until he gets home. By the time he gets home, it's already midnight, and by the time he prepares everything for his next day at school, he goes to bed around 1:30. From his house to George Brown campus, it's about a 45-minute commute. So Robert sets his alarm for 6:45 a.m., giving him 5 hours and 15 minutes of sleep. The next day, his alarm goes off and Robert feels so exhausted that he decides to snooze it for an extra 10 minutes, leaving him with no time to have a proper breakfast. He grabs a few power bars to eat on his way, and on the way to school, there's a 15-minute delay on the subway. Robert arrives at college at 8:10. His first class is on the 7th floor. He tries to use the elevator, but 30 other students are in line, and 1 elevator is out of service. He decides to go up the stairs, and he's in class by 8:25. Around 9:30, Robert's professor gives the students a 10-minute break. Robert needs to use the washroom and wants to grab a coffee to wake him up. He spends about 2 to 3 minutes looking for a washroom, and 3 more minutes in line. With his 10 minutes almost ending, and because he lost 25 minutes from the beginning of the class, Robert decides that he'll grab a coffee when the class finishes. He's in class, but he feels sleepy and cannot concentrate. Here's where our project makes sense. Robert leaves the washroom, and on his way to class, he finds a vending machine that sells coffee. On the vending machine screen, he sees that if he uses his George Brown College student card, he has the possibility to win up to $5,000 in tuition fees. Robert thinks to himself that if he wins, he will have more time to focus on school, and he can even request a day off from his job to rest. In less than 2 minutes, he taps his George Brown College card and his debit card, and he has a coffee in hand. He goes to class with the caffeine in the coffee wakes him up. Caffeine is a stimulant that speeds up the central nervous system. It stimulates the brain, elevates the mood, and postpones fatigue. Robert was able to retain a lot of information in his class, and postponed his fatigue to be ready for his next class. The new grinder coffee machine with cashless payment will provide clients with hot beverages they crave within minutes. Students are always on the go, and the opportunity to quickly grab a coffee is slim due to hefty lines, overcrowding, and lack of time. Our vending machines will not only serve you with 16 different products, but it will also reduce punctuality issues, disturbances, crowding, and increase operational efficiency as well as productivity. What makes this machine unique? Its ability to display ads on the 21.5-inch touchscreen with single point of operation and generate extra revenue from external vendors' ads in both video and picture format. Also, the form of payment it accepts gives you no excuse to pass on the purchase. The machines accept cash, coin, debit, and credit. The initial phase would involve installing 10 vending machines in total, 6 in the St. James campus, Building A, to accommodate its higher traffic, 3 in the Center for Hospitality and Culinary Arts Building, B, and 1 in the Center Financial Services, Building C. The product. Students will be able to select, pay, and receive your beverage in less than 2 minutes. There's only one standard size cup, medium in size. Regular coffees are priced at $1.50 per cup, while specialty drinks are $1.70. The 16 different options include latte macchiato, espresso macchiato, cafe latte, cappuccino, mocha coffee, choco milk, espresso, black tea, milk tea, chocolate lattes, cafe americanos, espresso choco coffee, white chocolates, and hot milk. Having different drinks will help us serve more students, which will contribute a bigger profit. The project purpose. The casual purpose of our project is to provide Georgetown College students with the quickest convenience of picking up hot beverages throughout their day. We plan to reduce disturbances, crowding, and the amount of time spent in line by installing multiple vending machines throughout the campus. As a result, it will increase student punctuality, alertness, and satisfaction, as well as operational efficiency and productivity. Moreover, one or more students, depending on the profits, who have purchased multiple hot beverages throughout each semester will be rewarded $5,000 towards tuition fees. This selection process would choose a student or students who purchased and tap their student identification card at random. The more frequent the purchase is, the more points you earn, the higher chance of winning. Success factors and measures of success. The success of our project will be determined by its profits and the students' satisfaction rates. The more profits we are able to generate, the greater our ability to reward multiple students will be the chance of earning free tuition. Per semester, students who have purchased our products will be asked to complete a brief questionnaire. The questionnaire will consist of questions regarding the efficiency of our machines, its convenience, accessibility, usefulness, as well as the taste and quality of our beverages. This will help us gather data for our customers and provide us with feedback to make any adjustments in our products, if need be. Product scope. The project will call for 10 vending machines, which will be $4,006.95 per machine. The coffee used for the vending machines will be 5 pounds in total per machine, along with coffee cups and coffee lids. Other inputs will be included will be sugar and milk for the customers to make their own coffee. Some exclusions for this project scope may be any labor that will be required to install the vending machines in the campus, maintenance of the vending machines, beginning and during the operation periods can be excluded as well. Our project budget. The project had an allotted $100,000 for the budget. The team included a contingency reserves for unknown risk, which is 13%. Listed down here are the expenses. The total expenses are $71,103.10. The payback period. What we did is an estimation for the annual cash inflow. First, we multiplied the price of a single coffee cup to 50 cups, as we assumed to sell 50 cups of coffee in a single machine a day. Secondly, we multiplied it 10, the number of machines we have. Third, we multiplied the profit of a single day to 5 days to get the profit for the whole week. After that, we multiplied the weekly profit into 4 to get the estimate profit for a single month. Lastly, we multiplied it by 12 to get the estimated profit for the whole year. Our project plan. The project has 5 stages: project design, approval, location, research and development, distribution, and closeout. From start to finish, the project will take a month to complete. Our resources are project manager, project team, coffee supplier, coffee vending machine supplier, and mechanic. First step is our project design. Number 1 is our objective, deciding what our project objective is. Number 2 is our target audience, figuring out who our target audience is. Number 3 is our project reasoning, figuring out the reasoning for our project. And number 4 is our stakeholders, identifying who our stakeholders are. Our second step is approval. The first step in approval is to present to the board. We need to present a proposal to the Georgetown College Board of Directors to get them on board with our project. The second part is to get the Student Association on board. to present our pitch to George Brown College Student Association and tell them about our machine's ability to advertise their student events. Part 3 is to get approval from the board, to sit down with the board of directors after we present and discuss the approval of our project. And number 4 is the student grant program, figure out and implement our tuition program. Step 3 is our location. First, we have to scout out St. James campus and go through the A, B, and C buildings. Second, how many machines? We have to decide on how many machines we want on campus. 3 are what floors? We need to decide what floors we want to put the machines on. Step 4 is our research and development. 1, we need to research the vending machines. Research vending machines online and in town. 2, pick the vending machine distributor. Pick vending machine distributor based on our needs. 3, find coffee and supplies distributor for coffee machines. Find a local coffee distributor that works with the vending machines we choose, who can also supply us with cups, lids, sugar, etc. 4 is to order the vending machines. Order vending machines from vendor. 5, order coffee and supplies. Order the coffee and supplies from the coffee distributor. 6, inspect the vending machines on arrival. Inspect vending machines to make sure all are in working condition and that they were shipped properly. 7, figure out the coffee machine maintenance and find someone who can fix the vending machines and install the new tap features. 8, install the tap features on machines. And finally, step 5, distribution and closeout. 1, install vending machines. Install the vending machines on campus and make sure they are located in the places we choose for maximum efficiency. 2, test machines. Test all the machines and make sure all of the machines work properly. 3, launch machines. Launch machines for student use. Free advertising from the Student Association since we are advertising their events on our machines. 4, close the project. Close the project and get together as a team and discuss the project completion. And finally, 5, lessons learned. Record lessons learned. Stakeholders. Our stakeholders are the faculty, the students, customers, George Brown College, the finance department, coffee suppliers, investors, development team, student association, and the board of directors. Project risks. Our top risks are project delays, stakeholder conflicts, coffee machine maintenance, project going over budget, and the lack of communication among team members. Our project close. The successes. Our team communication was pretty successful as we used a WhatsApp group chat. We also figured out who our target audience was pretty directly. Since it was to put coffee machines on campus, we knew we wanted to install machines on the George Brown St. James campus, so it was pretty clear that our audience was going to be the students of George Brown College. Our weaknesses was project delays. Many of us have had busy schedules with other courses and outside of school. This created some slack time between different parts of our project. Another deficiency that could arise would be our budget approval. Since our budget has to be approved by the board at George Brown College, they may put our project in a critical situation. We might have to lower our budget while still providing the best students for services on campus. We will have to readjust our prices of our supplies to meet the budget. Project close. Recommendations. One recommendation that we have for our future projects is to going in depth into each aspect of the project. Instead of researching from a broad point of view, every project should be researched in depth with little detail required for that specific project. As our project was based on selling coffee, we had to collect information about all the possible vending machines that were available in the market to stay with budget. To ensure we didn't go over budget, we looked carefully into the coffee brands and quality of each material required, shipping, maintenance, and labor costs, and supply fees. Going in depth with every detail can help with fixing problems that may arise during the operations and launch of the project itself. Thank you for watching our presentation. Hopefully one day, there will be coffee vending machines on every floor, on every campus at George Brown College.